all of you spoke about lending to small business, and over the past year, in the middle of the pandemic, when small businesses and families have been desperate for loans, the amount of loans that your bank's made has dropped. Instead of lending, instead of putting money back into the economy, you've all said publicly you plan to spend billions on buybacks and dividends. My question starts, Mr. Moynihan. Your bank's lending fell 14% over the last year. You just announced $25 billion in stock buybacks. Why not lend that money to small businesses and families?
Well, the good news, Chair Brown, is that we can do both. We can return capital to our shareholders to help them enhance their returns at the same time lending to small business. For the month of May, we did $1 billion in the first 3 weeks of May. We've done $1 billion in new commitments to small business. That's up 29%, not over 20, but over 2019, showing that we have it. We have a $35 billion small business portfolio, the largest in the country. Continue to work carefully with them. The reasons why loans fell in the crisis are businesses did need the credit, but also remember the PPP had a tremendous impact on demand for our clients. And as we did $35 billion of PPP loans, that obviously caused less borrowing from our lines of credit to small business.
Mr. Moynihan, you say you can do both, but you haven't done both. And during the pandemic, 5,000 community banks across the country, their lending went up 10%. Your job is to spur innovation and create jobs. You supposedly employ some of the best economic experts in the country. You just can't tell me you can't find a better way to spend $25 billion. You could pay your workers more. You could do a variety of things to serve the community a little better than stock buybacks. Let me shift to Mr. Dimon. Mr. Dimon, at most of your banks, the CEO makes, for all of you, but most of your banks, the CEO makes 800 or 900 times your lowest paid worker. So, Mr. Dimon, help me understand this. I don't think any of us on this panel or any of the senators asking questions thinks that you work 900 times harder than the tellers and customer service agents at JPMorgan Chase. So help me understand this. How did we end up here where CEOs are making 900 times what some of their workers are making?
We're very proud of the opportunity we give to all of our people here. Our starting wages are approximately $35,000 plus medical benefits, retirement benefits. We take very good care of our people in terms of training and all that. My compensation is set by the board. They look at multiple factors, and that's how it takes place.
But I mean, these are workers that I fight for every day, the people that work at JPMorgan Chase in Columbus and around the country. But 900 times is just, there's really no explanation.